Okay, I'll say what I said uh, 3 years ago. Was it four already? 3 years ago, when the Ukraine war started. That yes, Ukraine could have given up the land for a peace deal, but it also would have had to have been given NATO representation, membership. It's like if you want to make force force Ukraine to give up its land, or to give up any land at all, then they have to be given NATO membership. That's the deal. Otherwise, they're going to fight for both, and they're going to beat Russia. There's like they can destroy Russia. Thank you very much, because Russia's collapsing. They have collapsed. They are not a nuclear threat to the United States. They are not a nuclear threat to anybody. NATO could take them over in a weekend, but then we'd have to deal with them. The Pottery Barn rule. We'd have to actually then fix Russia, and nobody really wants to do that because it's too expensive. And they've got this security apparatus that would just be nasty to have to deal with. Either because they're going to root down and be terrorists, or more likely because people will go and murder them. If they're known to, if people are known to be in that class and they're not supported by Moscow anymore, they will be murdered. Couldn't happen to nicer guys, right? But the point is, Donald, if you want to end this war now, NATO membership, because Russia will stop. It's like when you say NATO membership, they will say, okay, how much can we keep? It's like, and until you offer NATO membership to Ukraine, they're not going to stop, and they shouldn't. So, now it's just how hard do they have to push before NATO offers them a membership? Because that's how long this war is going to take to end. Because once they're in NATO, the borders are set. Period. The borders will be defendable because there will be NATO tanks, and that'll be within their bombing runs and bases and all that. So NATO membership now, by the way, would mean that Russia could keep all their land, because they don't want NATO does not want to attack Russia directly. So, if you really want the bloodshed to end right away, give them NATO membership right away. Freezes the border, because we won't attack Russian space unless we force the disgorgement of it under threat of penalties. So, yeah, that's the path to peace. And so Zelensky's going to fight as hard as he can, because he knows that when we're finally forced to give them membership, that may be trading the U.S. for the Ukrainians. Right now, that's a good deal to a lot of Europeans. Yeah, if this president doesn't do it, the next one will. And the next one, maybe J.D. Vance. Doesn't matter. I mean, it'll be forced upon the next president if it's not forced upon this one. But if you want to stop the bloodshed, Donald, that's the way to do it, and there's no other way to do it, because it's not in Ukraine's interest to do it any other way. So, how badly do you want to lose this one?